I am back and back with you for another fun painting demonstration, painting with watercolor pencils, a medium that I found myself gravitating to over the past couple of years, and I am really having a wonderful time exploring the versatility of this particular medium. Now, what I'd like to do is paint a picture, do a small picture of an old-fashioned dinner bell. Now, this dinner bell is at my at my mother-in-law's old property. It's in Calvert, Texas, and it is where my wife's hometown, where she was born. And I love going out there to the country with the family and just having a great time. And I'm always going up to the dinner bell, and I'm always ringing the dinner bell because it was something that's so foreign to me. We never had anything like that in the city of Houston. So I am going to share with you real quickly some of the mediums that the colors that I'm going to use today, and yeah. Hopefully you follow along if you have some watercolor pencils, or if you just have watercolors at home, you can follow along. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. This is it. So let's start off with our reference photo. And it's a country dinner bell that's in Calvert, Texas. And what I'm going to do is start off by blocking in all of the dark areas first. I'm using black and brown, and the colors that I'll be using for this particular piece will be some earth tones. I'll be using brown, I'll be using green, some different shades of green, some different shades of blue, as well as some burnt ochre for the rust color in the reference photo. And so again, I'm just kind of blocking in all of the dark areas first, and just, using my color and using the side of the pencil in just little areas where there are the darkest. That's what I'm starting off with. And we're going to keep on going here. Okay. I'm going to work on this negative space with blue, different shades of blue for the sky, but it's the negative space, the space around the positive image or the positive space. And so I'm working around that, adding just color, blocking in the black background color. And I will also be blocking in the area where there are going to be references of trees and things like that. Again, looking at the darkest areas first, and then I'll go back in with a lighter shade of green, and we're still going and just blocking in, like I say, blocking in color and getting it ready to begin painting afterwards. Adding a little more color, the blue. There, noticed that there was some blue tint or blue color in the reference photo. So I'm gonna add that, and just keep on going, and building up, getting ready for the actual painting itself. All right. All right, so I feel pretty good with where I'm at. Now, we're going to begin the painting. And we start by using is brush and water. And we're beginning to go over the colored area. Just blending the color. The water activates the paint. And it begins to turn into a wonderful watercolor painting. I'm again working with the negative space first, and then trying to focus on some of the dark areas of that negative space. Here we are working on the trees in the background, the dark areas there. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Good. Again, the watercolor pencils are such a versatile a medium to work with, because you can, again, you can use them really just as colored pencils. But I love the fact when you activate the paint with the water, you get a beautiful, beautiful watercolor painting. And what I'm doing now is really just going in and adding this is sort of the first layer, the base layer, and blocking in the color now with the watercolor, with the water, activating it, and yeah, just finishing this up, and then I'll eventually move to the positive space and the actual dinner bell itself. Okay. Looking good. Feeling good about this one. And the wonderful thing about being able to work with watercolor pencils is that you can layer. You can layer and really build the color up as you go on, as you add more and more layers. But you have to let it dry. It works best once you let the paper dry, let the paint dry, and then you can go over the top of that. And I'll show you that in a little bit. Okay? So I'm still going in and blocking in color, using my water and brush, blending these wonderful colors together. Looking fantastic. Yeah. Very nice. Blocking in. Yeah. Great, great. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah. Blocking in some of the darker areas now. Fantastic. I love it. The watercolor pencils that I use are the Fine Touch brand. I can get them at Hobby Lobby. They are really, really a good colored pencils to work with. The colors are really vibrant when you're working. So here's my first layer, and I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. And after I let it dry, come back, and now I can go back in. It's dry. I can go back and even add more color, add another layer, begin to really, really focus on some of the detail that I see in the reference photograph. Yeah. Looking great. Looking great. So yeah, if you like this video, please, click on subscribe on my YouTube page and follow along. There'll be more demonstrations, tutorials to come along down the road. But I am really hoping you're enjoying this one so far. And again, using that black, going in and adding just some fine little details. Yeah. Looking great. Looking great. I love it. Love it. Yeah. Keep going, and just keep on going. Working on top of that first layer of color, going back in, bringing that detail out, adding some more detail. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Looking great. Yeah, adding some tree branches here. I see in the reference photo. Love it. Looking great. Looking great. So like I said, if you like this video, please go to my YouTube page and subscribe. There will be more to come. And I really enjoyed bringing this one to you. So again, you can go back over as you can leave. You can use it, like I said, you can use the pencil and use it dry as just a colored pencil like I'm doing here. Or you can even go back over and just build the color a little more with the by activating that wet brush. But I'm going to kind of come to the conclusion that I like what I'm seeing so far. And hopefully you do too. So again, hey, if you enjoyed this video, please click on subscribe. Join me for another one coming down the road. And hey, here's that country dinner bell. I love it. All right. See you all again real soon. Okay? Bye-bye.